Yo, what's up, peeps? It's your boy Andrew, heading to work right now. It is March 23rd. Oh my goodness, it's already been over a year since pandemic started, right? I know I had a segment regarding what quarantine and all that type of stuff last year. This talk though, it's gonna be about pretty much, what should I say, to get your own shit and don't trust your job. You know what I mean? Don't count on them. Know that it's your job, unless you're the CEO of your job. You know, it's your company. For the most part, you're expendable. Know this, you know, even how much empty promises, or currently you might get some current promises that you will later find out that they were empty, or you know, some of you, hopefully what I get out of this is like none of you have felt this, but maybe to some of you who's been working for a company for quite a while, I hope you never get the feeling that, you know, all the work you put in was for nothing, or so. You know, in my world at least, it's a common thing, and no matter how like progressive people are, be aware of that whatever struggles you may have will go unnoticed. You can take your time, like how I did, to talk to you know, chain of command, talk to the people you can talk to about possibly moving up your situation, or be properly compensated on whatever work you've done. But for the most part, whatever current job you have right now, just make sure you either have, one, a backup job, two, hopefully you got a career you're working on the side while you're working. Otherwise, a lot of companies you work for where you have these false narratives of loyalty. A lot of these companies, like I said, a lot of them will not give a fuck about you. You might have people you might identify with, but you know, there's a lot of hope going into hopefully them understanding you and seeing how your situation is. Obviously, favoritism happens at work, and you know, I'm 33 years old, except for a few companies I work with in my lifetime. Most of the work I've done, I feel like, long story long, all the work I've done was pretty much for nothing, other than like, you know, getting paid, you know, your hourly, getting paid whatever it may be to compensate you for a job. You know, that's pretty much the only thing you get out from your current job. And I suggest, from my personal opinion, like I said, I suggest not counting on people above you. That's, like I said, that's my personal you know, point of view from my experiences, and you're honestly better off doing your own thing, as per usual, following your own damn dream, per usual, getting a career, because whatever current job you have, you know, you're expendable. You know what I mean? You know, and a lot of us I know have, like, let's say, family to take care of, like myself. You know, like wife and kids, but just family members. And things like that are what become what I call golden handcuffs to your life, because the best thing you can do in situations like that, or so, promises you were given, or when you explain your situation, it's not a good one. Excuse, my lack of terms, but you're fucked. Usually, current manager you have will just give you empty promises, or you'll be left out to dry, or you got to figure it out on your own, which is never good. I figured if you put in that much work and sacrifice for a company, that they would value you more. It is what it is. Like I said, as per usual, take my advice with a grain of salt. Maybe you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Maybe all the jobs you've done, you've always felt like you were in a good position and you're treated well, which is fantastic. That's amazing stuff. But otherwise, for the most part, be weary of your job not really having your back. And like I said, it's from decades of experience working. People who are the closest to me will tell you how much I've worked, and other than putting in extra time for overtime, double time, your work's not gonna give a shit. I mean, that's harshly put, but your work is only there to use you for the time being, and if a problem persists, you bring it up to the chain of command. They're just gonna give you temporary statements, knowing that it will not be good at the end. So keep at it. If you're going to school for a career, if you're working on your own business, you have that side hustle, ultimately it is better to make your own path if you can. Not a lot of us can, but it's better to make your own path, because for the most part, your job does not give a fuck about you. Tell me in the comments below if you think otherwise, or tell me in the comments below if you think I'm wrong. This is just my point of view. I'm sharing to you peeps. And as always, no matter what, always lend a helping hand out there to someone in need. Because if we did that, this world would be a better place. And I wish the people in charge of workers and employees, I wish they would lend a hand equally, not just to some. So keep at it, guys. It's your boy Andrew. So for 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes now. We stayed this long. Appreciate you. And we'll talk again until next time.